Beloved within the Seventh Adventist Church, beloved in the Seventh Adventist Church, this is a very urgent message. A very urgent message called Lessons from the Life of Gideon. Lessons from the Life of Gideon. Now, Gideon was a judge. He was a righteous man of God. He was a man especially chosen by God to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Midianites. The Midianites were so treacherous. They murdered the Jews. They cut off their food supply, their grains in the fields, their vegetables in the fields, and they made all the Israelites hide in the cleft of the rocks and the caves and their homes. Now, beloved, isn't that similar to what's going on today with these mandatory lockdowns, these COVID-19 mandatory stay-at-home orders? You have to ask the police about going out of your place, or the authority about going out of your place just to travel and buy food and take walks. And they've decided now that you can't even travel out of the country to Canada because they're trying to control COVID-19. And we know who the Mennonites are. The Mennonites is the American government through the police force and the military. They're the Midianites. They crush the Seventh-day Adventist Church membership. They crush us, saying, we don't want to allow you to be able to keep Sabbath holy, and we don't want you to have the exodus out of America the Great, or the Lamb-like beast. We know that the Lamb-like beast will be the last superpower on this earth, and there's only going to be one last day religion on the earth when Christ comes back in the clouds. It's going to be a new world order. We see New World Order United Church and State right now. And Gideon, he was warned against the worship of a false god. In Israel, anciently, they were worshiping Baal-shebub, and he broke the image in his day. That's why they tried to kill Gideon. In our day, we have calf worship too. We have an idol over the Oakwood University. In the middle of the campus, an idol making an image after who Jesus Christ is, who the black man is. The idol of Simon carrying the cross of Jesus, beloved. And that's the idol of our day. We have idols of false education in our schools, beloved, up at Oakwood, and other schools in our Seventh-day Adventist Church, teaching evolution, teaching fiction, teaching the occult, like Harry Potter, teaching homosexuality in our public speaking classes, saying the homosexuality is an alternative lifestyle, teaching new theology in our theology departments. New theologies are sin, and the theology is saying that Jesus Christ is not the most holy place, and we cannot overcome sin, and there's no atonement going on right now, no investigative judgment going on for the righteous dead and righteous living, and that the atonement ended on the cross. Beloved, it is so sad. It's a new normal. And now we have the new mass school, beloved, in the Adventist Church. The mass school has closed down all of the areas in our world. We have to wear masks when we go to private places. We have to wear masks when we do personal business. We have to stay 6 feet apart from people. We can't go up on people close and give them a firm note of affirmation because of fear of catching COVID or disease. So, beloved, that's a sad reality, the new normal in our world today. And yet, Gideon had a small band when he finally captured Midian. 300 warriors with pictures of fire and glasses. And a lady in a Midianite dreamed that a barrel of bread would come through and destroy the whole camp, and it happened. And you know what? Before that, he had 32,000 men. And the angel told him, you have yet too many, Gideon. You have yet too many. Lest Israel vaunt themselves and say, I saved myself by my own hand. Maybe God is trying to humble us today in these last days to see whether we will follow him all the way. before he can use a reformer to finish the work in these last days. A reformer is 144,000. He wants us to realize 144,000 is not a symbolic number. It is a literal number compared to the 20 or the 22 million, the 25 million seven Adventists today who are largely Laodicean, who don't believe present truth, who not believe in the spirit of prophecy. They believe that all we need is the Bible, not the spirit of prophecy. Who do not believe in victory over sin. Who believe in ecumenicalism. Who just follow their leaders. Sister White says a nation's fall and nation's success is due to her religious leaders. And so we're left with just that small few hundred Gideon's band, or 144,000 that finished the work. Beloved, we need that small band to finish the work, to give the straight testimony to Laodicea, to give the loud cry to the apostate Protestant world. That small band. God is looking for you, Gideon's army. For you to believe in the imminent return of Christ, like David Gates said. Victor over sin, like Jeremiah Davis teaches and Marcus Mason teaches. Like the reapplication of the time prophecy, like Arthur Brandon teaches. Like martial law, like David House teaches. We need that Gideon's band that will give the straight testimony and not believe in new theology like Joe Cruz teaches. Most Congressmen and Father, please save people in the kingdom. Please let them make up the Gideon's band. Please let them give the heart to Jesus. Please let them read the Bible and the prophecy of themselves. Please let them not be deceived by the Antichrist power and ecumenicalism. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen. Maranatha, God bless you, beloved. Stand firm for the Gideon's band.